What's up, Jaguars and fans of MTV? What we have right here is my new series that I am introducing you all to. That's right. What you're seeing is real. No need to adjust anything. A new series that will be seen on YouTube, of course. Remember Catfish, the TV show? Actually, it's more like Catfish, the movie and TV show. Yeah, I did do a special on that in my other series called Ralph's Universe, the Reboot. And let me tell you something. That right there, this MTV documentary show has become a phenomenon that really swept not only the country but also the whole effing world. And you know this. This show right here has been very, very successful. I mean, that season right there, the very first season of Catfish is so mother effing epic. And that is why Catfish is coming out with another season. That's right, the second season of Catfish is coming very soon. In fact, it's only a few days away. Before, you know, in the series of the reboot, I did do a very special episode of Catfish, the movie and TV show. That's right, I went into details. I told you the story about Nev, and I told you the story of how his documentary TV show came to life. And OMG, did his documentary come to life. And like I said before, Catfish, the TV show, you know, was a great hit. Definitely a phenomenon. That's a big word, by the way. It is so good that first season is not even enough. Now the second season of Catfish is coming out. And this series that I'm introducing you to right here is the review, okay? That's right, Catfish, the review. And I am the one that's hosting it. Now this time around during the second season, what I plan to do is take you through it and keep track of every episode of this second season. And you will not believe what you're about to see this second season. That's right, you know me, the Jaguar is jumping right on it, bringing you all of the stuff. And all of you die-hard Catfish fans out there, you know the story, right? Well, in case a few people have been living under a rock, let me run through it right quick, okay? You see, Jaguars, Catfish the movie is the story of a young photographer who goes by the name of Nev. A very rare name, not very common, but a pretty good one. You see, Nev met a woman online, and you know, he really fell in love with her, you know, got to know her pretty well. And then, you know, he really got into her. To make a long story short, when Nev decided to meet this girl face to face, she was not who she said that she was, okay? She was a totally different person. Like a effing 180. Now the TV show, Catfish, the TV show, is your story. Nev has decided to team up with his buddy Max, turn his story into a documentary on MTV. And let me tell you, this guy is continually to get emails from people who want him to help them out. Because you see, there are, oh my God, tons and tons of people on this effing planet who are in online relationships. That's right. That's right, you heard me correctly. People are still doing it. Even after watching that first season, it appears that no one has learned their lesson. It's still happening today. People are still getting into online relationships. Oh boy. So that is why we're coming out with the second season of Catfish. And just like in the first season, you know, Nev is going to team up with his buddy Max. We're going to help these people out, try to find out, you know, the truth behind, you know, what is going on with these people who are getting into online relationships. Are they who they say they are, or are they just hiding behind lies? Because I'll tell you what, in that first season, oh boy, they definitely was hiding behind a whole bunch of lies. God damn. You see, Jaguars, catfish is referred to as when you are online with somebody, you know, talking with them, and you pretend to be, you know, something that you're not, a totally different person. That is what is called catfish. And right here you see the slogan, think before you click. Yeah, you know, Nev wishes that he had done that, and so do a whole lot of other people. And like I said, you know, even after that first season, you know, people are still continuing to do this. Yep, they're still doing this to this day. And that is why we're coming up with this second season of Catfish. And what I plan to do is follow, you know, this show every step of the way. And you have to ask yourself, why is this show so popular? Why is it such a big hit? Well, I think the answer is pretty simple. It's because so many people can relate to this show. Because, yeah, they simply relate to this show. You know, almost everyone on the planet is in an online relationship. Well, okay, maybe not everybody, but at least a great high percentage of people on this earth are in online relationships. I mean, the number is very huge. And I gotta tell you, Jaguar, something. I myself have met a lot of people online. Okay? I mean, an awful lot. So I can, you know, somewhat relate to this situation right here. Yeah, I can relate to it a lot. You know, I've met a lot of people online that I have yet to meet them in person. You know, whether it's a message boards or an application game, you know, some that I have known for a long time, but I have not, you know, met them in person. And that is why that is why I am so interested in this show right here. And that is why I can really very relate to this. And that's why I am definitely amped about this new series of mine right here. You know, because when I heard that the second season of Catfish was going to come out, that is when I decided to pounce. I decided to put this together right here. Since, you see people, it's like this. Since the first season of this show was so successful and such a big hit, and everybody decided to, you know, be interested in this. So I went ahead on and decided to put this together right here. Catfish, the review. I want to follow this show because I know that this is what the people like right here. This is what you all like. So I'm going to bring it to you, because I really feel like it's my responsibility to tell everybody, you know, what is good and what is not so good. Okay? So what this is right here is an introduction, an intro, if you will. And I want to give everybody an idea, you know, what is to come in this new series right here. Not just the TV show, but also this series that I'm bringing to you. Okay, so what I want to do is pick out a story that was in the first season. Okay, and I want to discuss that. So let's jump right into it. Alright, a story from the first season of Catfish, the TV show. Let's talk about the story of Trina and Scorpio. This is just one of the many stories that was on the TV show, the first season. But I did not discuss it in the special that I did in Ralph's Universe, the reboot. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it here. Now right here is an exotic dancer, a young woman, goes by the name of Trina, and she has been in a 1-year online relationship with a guy who goes by the name of simply Scorpio. Scorpio is supposed to be some kind of model. And up to this point, now Trina has talked to Scorpio on the phone. Okay? They spoke on the phone, but they have never met in person. Why? Who the F knows? And she really wants to meet this guy because she says that she's really in love with him and all that. So Trina has contacted Nev, and she wants Nev to help her out with this little situation here, and see if, you know, Scorpio is on the level, and see if Scorpio is who he says he is. And you know, Scorpio and Trina have talked a lot over the phone, and you know, Scorpio told Trina that he is 27 years old and that he has 2 kids. Okay, which is not really a biggie. So Nev is going to help Trina with this. By the way, here's Scorpio right here. The pic that is on Facebook. Yeah, Scorpio and Trina met on Facebook, and the guy that Trina has been talking to gave her this picture. So now Nev and Max are investigating the situation, and just like all the other cases, yeah, I'm calling it a case here because, you know, because Nev and Max are acting like, you know, quote unquote online investigators. And they're running the pictures here on image search, And I believe there's some kind of I believe there's some kind of software that Nev has on his laptop where he uses it to find the source of images, and he's running Scorpio's pic. And okay, so Nev and Max did the investigation, and the story, of course, is not adding up. Uh-oh. Yup, the story is not adding up. And that is exactly what they're telling to Trina here. So there could be a chance that Scorpio is not who he says he is. And as you can see here, Trina still wants to do it. She wants to meet Scorpio, her supposed dream guy. So Nev is driving her to Scorpio's place. Because, by the way, let me say that Nev has arranged all of this, okay? He called up Scorpio and said that, that Trina wants to meet Scorpio. And Scorpio has agreed to meet, Trina. Okay, are you ready? We are about to meet Scorpio. Drum roll, please. You know what? Forget the the drum roll. Here we go. And here you go, Jaguars. Here is Scorpio, the real Scorpio. You see, Trina and Nev came to the house looking for this guy, right? But instead, she meets this guy. Oh my God. God damn. This is Lee, aka Scorpio. OMG. But we should be used to it by now, right? I mean, this was like the 5th episode of the show. And people who are online, not being who they say they are. And and also you can be anyone that you want on the internet. But goddamn, do we really have to deceive someone else like that? Okay, I'm sorry for losing it here at Jaguars. And because we should be used to it by now, because after going through the first season of this, and by the way, this is a story from the first season. Right now I just want to run this sample for you, but the impact of this show, I still have not gotten used to it, and this right here at this point was very, very shocking for Trina. Because right now she is feeling hurt, disappointed, and upset. Yep, all in one. But check it out, Jaguars. Okay, Lee, aka Scorpio, said that he was 27, but actually he is really 36. And before, Scorpio said that he has 2 kids, but he really has 4. Ah, damn. And everything else is just lie after lie after lie. OMG, what is with this? All these lies, lie. Jeez. Just so many lies. Lie after lie after lie. Okay, but all in all, about a couple days later, they did meet back up, they talked, and It looks like Trina just wants to be friends with Lee, which is real good, you know. But still, I really feel like, you know, what Lee did was wrong, very, very wrong. I mean, he really should be ashamed of himself. He is ashamed of himself, and he should be. I mean, just all these lies. I mean, okay, yeah, he changed up his story a little bit because, you know, he's on the internet. But OMG, using another guy's picture, another pic that he found on the internet, and pretending to be Scorpio, and hiding behind, you know, lie after lie, after all these lies for a whole year. Good God. But it's good that, you know, they're remaining friends right now. So, here we go, Jaguars, and all fans of Catfish. We're about to get this thing started. This is going to be an epic series that will have some shocking moments. Actually, I should say a lot of shocking moments, you know. I mean, this is Catfish that we're talking about here. And for all of you who are going to be new to this series, you know, I just wanted to give you an idea of what you will see, you know, throughout this series, you know, the TV show, and, you know, what I'll be bringing you. I mean, I have a feeling that, you know, this will be one heck of a ride. So there's nothing else that needs to be said. So let's go ahead on and let's do this like Brutus.